Hello, I am a major big-time director, and I am currently working on a remake to the original Star Wars. So first off, I have to say I have nothing but respect for the original Star Wars. I grew up watching it. It's a childhood favorite, which is why I'm remaking it. So I want to, make it my own. Just reimagine Star Wars. So first I want to do is, I want to change the opening credits. All that, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and just the whole credits rolling, that's been done a billion times. We just gotta change that. I'm gonna add a more hard rock opening to it. So, let's see, what else? Yeah, C-3PO and R2-D2, I'm just gonna completely scrap those characters. We just gotta take them out. I mean, that's what made, the original great, but not in my version. So, my version is not going to be like a sequel to the original Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. No, this is a complete reboot, starting over, fresh. So, I gotta get, new actors. I don't want any of those Brad Pitt or Justin Bieber or any of that shit, or Kristen Stewart or Emma Stone, whatever. No, I want unknowns. Completely just new faces. The lightsabers, we gotta change their color. They gotta be like black and dark. Just the whole thing. I just want it to be a more gothic tale of Star Wars. So I want to start out in Luke's childhood, where he has an abusive uncle, Uncle Owen. Yeah, he's gonna be abusive because that's what I grew up with, and that's what you see now more nowadays. And so yeah. And then, Luke finds Leia. He goes off with Ben Kenobi. And, at the time, he doesn't know that they're brother and sister. And they end up sleeping together. They have sex. In my version, they have sex. But they don't know that they're brother and sister at the time. So when they find out, they kind of go into this deep depression of drinking and just getting... Yeah, because, Leia's beautiful and Luke wants to sleep with her. Just a completely different story. So, Darth Vader's gonna be more about a monster. It's like a 30-foot monster that just kind of growls all the time. He doesn't, James Earl Jones is awesome as Darth Vader in the original, but that has to change, because that, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so, Chewbacca, that has to go. Han Solo, he can stay, but he won't have as big a part in my remake as he was in the original. I'm not going to do a sequel or Episode 5 or Episode 6. No, this is a complete movie by itself on its own. Alright, I cannot stress that enough. I hate sequels. Alright, I never do a sequel to my movies. So the, excuse me. The Death Star, how it's all perfect and circular, whatever, that has to change. I mean, come on. So I'm just gonna make it like a normal starship or whatever, just a normal, just whatever looks like a normal, ship in space or whatever. So Ben Kenobi is gonna be pretty young, maybe his early 50s. So he's still, in pretty good shape. So, there needs to be a lot more lightsaber battles in my version. In fact, my version's going to be maybe almost 3 hours long. I just want it to be as epic as possible. So everyone, it's going to be a hard R rating, because, I'm going to have a lot of cussing in my version. Because, that's what audience wants, because we need more cussing in movies. So there's going to be a lot of cussing in my Star Wars. A lot of sex, too. A lot of drugs, a lot of drinking, just the basic epic Star Wars movie. The original, you gotta love that movie, because it's just so basic, it's just like a soap opera in space, but now mine is a twisted soap opera. That's what makes me great, because I'm a major big-time director. I guess that's just about it. I'm currently on the I'm 100 pages into the story, so it's going to be pretty epic. It'll be released maybe sometime around November of 2012. That's how long it's going to take to get my vision on screen. I have a very unique vision for this film, and I think you're going to love it. If you grew up with the original Star Wars like I did, you're just going to be wowed, because there's going to be like a lot of cussing, a lot of violence, a lot of sex and nudity, just everything you'd want from a Star Wars movie. Alright, so I guess that just about wraps it up. Thank you.